how's it going? Did you like the new intro? Let me know in the comments. At Yardo, we get to see the normal game's most useless characters, Rafa and Malak. The randomizer was like, nah, hell no, dude. My Coco waifu is gonna be a banger. She now has permanent haste along with a huge chunk of Beowulf skills. So now there's 2 sisters on my waifu list. This one seems a little out of place, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I wonder if it has something to do with these fucking behemoths out of nowhere. Never mind. They're not a threat. It's this fucking 90+ magic attack time mages that have no business existing in this fucking world. Holy shit, that's the stuff of nightmares. I'm glad my wife had petrified one of these demon bitches. Here's a mystery for you to solve. I guess Rio Vans was too poor to afford knights, so they have to use squires. Sucks to be them. Poor bastards. Apparently they're just fucking giving out Robo Lords like candy. The cool thing about this fight is if either Rafa or Malak get beat, they both disappear. Geomancers also start slept, so that means I only have to deal with the knights. However, they are surprisingly strong due to those goddamn katanas that they're using. But is nothing our girl cannot frog since it's not a spell and their innocence can't save them. I'm gonna save you, girl, don't worry. Most people go into this fight afraid. This is one of the very few instances in the game where the player is set alone in a fight against an opponent with very strong abilities. But no, I'm not afraid of the beat rough. I'm not a very violent man. I'm just a noble from a prestigious family looking to stray from the path of corruption to save those suffering from their ignoble masters. You would understand, right? At least, You used to hold true to the ideal that I am living. You've become the very thing you fought against, Vigrov. You watched as one of your own kidnapped a poor girl whose fate was ended by the bolt of the brute. They thought she was one of my kin. And I had to watch my friend sink into despair as he watched. This time,
You took her from me. You took my waifu.
I can forgive kidnapping, murder, possibly even a little bit of extortion.
I cannot forgive the same fate befalling my waifu.
You have resigned yourself
To death. I shall be your executioner.
demons, mortals, none of that matters to me. You cried like a bitch so hard that the Zodiac Stone responded. That was not true terror. I will Mamoru my waifu's Kokoro, and there's nothing you can do to stop. Nothing. Except
Die.
apparently Shadow Stitch stops you from living. I should probably teach Ramza that because, yes, please. This is another infamous fight because of how stupid Rafa typically is. But apparently the game's like, no, my Coco waifu is a banger, and they gave her a robe of lords. She would have been dead without it. Despite the ass ends being dangerous, I managed to nail one. And the biggest middle finger reward goes to Rafa for not having the fucking robe of lords. You teasing bitch. That's weird. There's no title. What's better than one cuckoo land? Two fucking cuckoo lands. And you want to know the biggest slap in the dick? I didn't even get a fucking turn this first fight. Look at these stats. Kids, don't set the difficulty to 1.5.
Let's get sweaty.
This fight took me an hour before I was finally able to win. That's about 75% of a chapter. For one fight, of which I have absolutely no control over. Their equipment setup is constantly changing. I have no control over the success of Nightmare and Galaxy Stop. And on top of that shit salad, I can't see the fucking tiles. I have to constantly check the numbers to figure out manually who I'm gonna hit with math skill. It also doesn't help that Elmdor also has the faith status and high magic attack, which destroys my team by the way. It doesn't help that the fat bastards have re-raise occasionally, so you know, that's real nice. The only thing that helps is that the fat duo has low HP. I eventually got an ideal setup and used a squire of all things to win. I guess maybe Rio Vance has the right idea. And my reward? Cletion and Elmdorf want to join. Alright, cool. Let's check them out. And to the surprise of literally no one, they're both utter trash. So, strip and kick.